machopa yale pupuluka. Choppers everywhere. Hakuna kulala. Hakuna kulala. Hakuna kulala. Yeah. We are live. Thank you for liking. Ama likes want. The likes call people, guys. So ngamaita ama likes, then we'll be visible. We are going to be visible on TikTok. The journey continues. We are Team Makebi. We are rooting for Makebi all the way, guys. All the way. We are rooting for Makebi all the way until we cast the ballot. Yes. All the way, guys. All the way, guys. Team Makebi, all the way until we cast the ballot. Tatude Chinja Panopa page. I know today is Chea's birthday. Happy birthday to Queen Cobra. What a journey. I wishing Queen Cobra happy birthday. We watched her live yesterday, announcing her taking a new direction in her political career. So, congratulations to her and all the job done, I'd like to appreciate Chair for all the work she has done. And now she's branching off to start something else. So congratulations to Chair and happy birthday. And we thank her for all the selfless work she did for the country. Yes, so that is life. It's a journey. People, you do things until a certain time. And if you feel you have to move on, that's life. That's what it is. So congratulations, Madam Chair over there. Chair, the voice of Zambia, happy birthday. And just like to recognize all the work she has put in. For the service of the country. She's going into consultancy. We can just wish her all the best. But if we are here, guys, for me, I am here until August 13th. I have to deliver my candidates until I see my candidate on the ballot. So I am here, guys, myself. I also have things to do, but this election is very important to me and a lot of Zambians. It's Independence 2.0. We have to be here. I regret that Chair is leaving before we get the 2.0, but hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. We as Atishani, we continue moving, We continue moving until we get the Independence 2.0. So for me, I am here, guys. I have things to do. I have stuff to do. But this independence is really important. This election is like another independence. So for me, I'm still here. Just want to assure you, I'm not abandoning ship. I'm still here. Yes, thank you, Bafeni. Yes, she has done it. Chair has done it. Fearless, courage, even if through her, actually she even had one of her children, in her advocacy. We saw her getting with the pregnancy, and then from the pregnancy, she continued with a young baby. So I think it's like, wow, hats off, I actually admired the Chair for her advocacy. I admired her. I'm like, wow, she really has a big heart for Zambia Despite her being a young mother with little children, she continued to advocate. So that's where you see that somebody really tried. They put in their best, you know. She tried, she put in her best with young kids. It's like, whoa. Yeah, so hats off to Chair Mwandi. For me, I wouldn't, like when my children were young, my whole world, everything, I focused on my children. I didn't do anything extra. I just went to work, came back, and just focused on my children. But for Chair, she has a job, she has a husband, and she has children. But in all that busyness, she still found time to be on social media, present 100%, you know, giving checks and balances, you know, taking the punches, the insults, she took them all. So, and now that she's branching off, we appreciate, personally, I appreciate and congratulate her for the job that she did for Mother Zambia. Yeah. So whatever goes up must come down. But for me, 13 August is it. When I deliver my candidate to plot 1, then I will pursue other things in my life. But, you know, kudos to Chair, which I just want to take a few minutes here to celebrate her and what she has been and done for us as Zambia, as a country. You know, I watched her many times. I've watched her. I've drawn strength from her, you know, and her courage. When I felt low, you know, I just go on her page. She kept going, so I was drawing some strength from her. You know, it's not easy to be on social media, to be a woman on social media. You see how we are insulted by men. Now, even a fellow woman, this Mundubile with a cyberbully is another problem we have on social media, you know. How can you be a woman and be a bully, to bully your fellow women? It's very unfortunate, you know. You know, being I'm okay. I am okay being insulted by young people. But once a grown woman starts insulting me, it's like, wow, it's a whole new level of like, what? You know, how did we get here to being so disrespectful to somebody, you know? But Emily, I see you. So, myself, I continue here speaking and advocating for independence 2.0. It's really important that we, even if Chair has left, she hasn't really left. She said she'll be there. She's gonna be there as a consultant at a fee. So her free services are over. That's what I understood. So she has to be engaged from now on to advocate for anyone. For me, I am still here. I'm still here, guys. To the pamotia ni hakuna kulala. We are not stopping. Ni faka pressure. Apa nomba ni pa nembe. Full speed ahead. Full steam. Balanda shani katushefu balanda wasungu. Apa nomba potu Afrika ni pa nembe. We are not stopping. We are going full force. And we continue to offer checks and balances. We continue to expose liars. Mikango Barracks, how are you, Abena Mikango? Tie nankwe. Muna chita share na mwisho bali blocker. Ama page bali blocker. So, abantu batabamona mwabali especially pa Facebook. TikTok, you have to invite people, share, and then invite people. But per Facebook, if you blocker. So if you share, then people can see it, that I'm live. Mwebali per Facebook. Muma WhatsApp group or Muma Facebook groups, you share. Yep. Otherwise, it's a lot going on. I took a weekend off, you know. I took the weekend off. We're still in the celebration mode. We're still celebrating the election of Makebi Zulu as a PF flag bearer. So we are still... let me tell you about the liars, the cyberbully. Okay, yeah. Nalalanda. So my topic today is about the cyberbully. Mundubile is cyberbully actually. Mwalimu Ishiba. Mundubile is cyberbully. You all know her. And I'm not talking about her, but I'm not talking about the cyberbully, but I'm talking about the issue surrounding the cyberbully. And she's always bullying people. But today she bullied me again because last week we got news that Mundubile was paying Ama radio station. They were paying radio stations and they were announcing Kuma radio station that Mundubile Eva PF elected president. So the news is there. We even have the evidence by Emily Moiseni. Thank you for the rose. Thank you. Keep sharing, guys. I want to join. So Mundubile cyberbully is at it again. So last week we got news that Mundubile was paying Kuma radio station and announcing, especially Kuma rural, people are really misled in the rural areas. People are misled that Mundubile is an elected PF president. But we got news last week, I think, Bamunkongeva Lipano, Kutweva T. People kuyakuine kuma radio station okoba umfire liashi approach ba munkonge nokubepusha ushe chachi ne ifotule umfati ba Mundubile eba PF president nomba ngefitumfira ati Makebi is the PF president mwamona. So the information is conflicting, but Mundubile bale imano kulaiba abantu ati paying radio station ati eba president ba PF. But Mundubile is a FDD to a president. And Makebi was elected last Saturday. Not Saturday, yes, Saturday. It's only a week since Makebi was elected as a PF flag bearer under a no-name convention. You know? So, me, I just woke up, my question per Facebook. That is it true that Mundubile baleva abantu at eva nani kane eva president ba PF if balaba Mundubile's bully took a screenshot of my message and she put there I'm a liar, and she followed it with the audio calling me all kinds of names. I have nothing to do. I look like a goat. So if I post a picture to my do I look like a goat? Yes, I'm a grandmother and I'm very proud. I think one of the biggest achievements that I have on earth is seeing my grandson. I'm a proud grandma, actually. They call me Glamour. Glamour. They even mistake. Some people, when I'm with my grandson, they even think he's my son. So I'm a proud grandma, guys. But then, why should the Mundubile cyberbully talk about my personality? You know? Why should you talk about, oh, she's a grandma, or you look like a goat? The question here is, why are you people lying that Mundubile is the PF president? Whether I look like a goatee, whether I'm a great-grandmother, that doesn't matter. That is nothing to do with the Muto Eliash. I like speaking Bemba because nakulira copper belt. That's why not Mokulande Chibemba na I was on the copper belt since I was 5 years old. Mamona. My life, I was born in Mazabuka, but since for 4 or 5 years, I was on a copper belt. Naluka Lushi, I started my school at Kalush Primary, and then I said it's a Kitwe, and I went to school at Kitwe Primary until grade 7. I spent a year in Menunga. So Nadibela, I am a copper belt product. I am a copper queen. That's why, you know. So it's like in you, it's in your DNA. If you live on a copper belt since you were 5 years, and I left Zambia in my early 30s. So how many years is that? I spent over 30 years almost on in a Bemba speaking region. So I speak Bemba because I was born. I wasn't born on the copper belt, but I was raised there. Went to school there, you know. So that's why I speak Bemba by default. That's why. So now, this Mundubile cyberbully, mind you, Mundubile already has a case in court for Munyaule page yale tukana abantu. Not only abantu, Munyaule page is a page yale tukana ba lungu, yale tukana ba HH. And this, Mundubile na wakataka the court case. Iya masere kudia kumunyaule page. Now, Mundubile bari bula, uyu cyberbully wabo, the chief campaign strategist na yena, chief campaign strategist wabo na yena, aliponena mamuri rao chidia ini ya munyaule ya kula tukana abantu mamona. Ine ndende nena ipushafe question na chibushe, ba Mundubile, nishwale bepera abantu. The Mundubile cyberbully went off on me, calling me all kinds of things. I don't care. I'm a grandma. I'm a proud grandma. But why should you talk about whether I'm a grandma or not? Do I talk about aba nobo wafiala 5 kuba umiaba pusana? Eh? Namwishiwa. Don't cry wolf. If you talk about ine I'm a grandma, is being a grandma a bad thing? No. I'm a proud grandma. So why are you saying I'm a grandma? Mwishiwa. Even you are a mother with 5 different men. Is that a bad thing? No. Because I'm a blessing. But do I come here and start saying, Wadikwataba na 5, naba ume 5? No. It is not. That is it besides the point. And even if you have 10 children with 10 different men, that is not why we are here. You are not here to discuss whether I'm a grandmother. And I'm not here to discuss whether you have 10 children with 10 different men. We are talking about Mundubile. But if you want to go there, we are going to go there. If you want to talk about my personal life, I'm a grandmother, which I'm proud of. How did you know that I'm a grandmother? You know that I'm a grandmother because I'm proud of my grandson. And some of these cyberbullies, I think my grandson's IQ is even higher than some of these people. Because I don't think my grandson can even say some of these, can bully anyone. He can't. Grandson wandopo apera, IQ yako yadiwa higher than some of these cyberbullies. Because my grandson cannot bully anyone. But I want to make this clear because these people, we need to put them in their place. We are not here to talk about my age, whether I'm a grandmother or not. Anyone who's over 18 years is free to participate in Zambian politics. Okay? So, every time you talk about my age and my grandson, I'll also talk about aba nobo wako atanaba wishaba pusana. Nephew prefer wa upefingi. Because that is your personal life. So if you want to go personal, we shall go there. Because you know what? You are destroying my reputation. You know, you are talking, down talking to me like being a grandma is a bad thing. No. It's not a bad thing. I'm proud. Some of these people, bala fisa na no ba fiala. Bambi bala fisa no kwa fatni mambuya because bale ibikilisha pabwaiche. Yeah. Some people they bala ibikilisha pabwaiche. Ulewe na cyberbully na limona aleba abantu acho my auntie. Iwe you are 40 something years ulewe mnowe kuchide miaka ibijati auntie. Get a grip. Umuntu akuchide 10 years at daddy shanyu. No, he's your brother or comrade. Let us stay in our lane. Let's stick to politics. Okay? Stick to politics. Otherwise, you know what? You talk about my grandson. Yes, it's a blessing. I am so, it's the best thing that happened to me is to be a grandma. And even you having those 5 children with 5 different men is it's the best thing that happened to you. So, we stop there. Yes. But the bottom line is, she has no data. That's why she talks about useless things. Takwata data. Bushe, if you're a campaign manager, how can you be a campaign manager? Wambo kulanda pamu ishukuru wandi. Pali status yandi as a grandmother. How are people going to vote for you? How is that a campaign message? Real issue is this person, the cyberbully waba Mundubile, is a campaign manager. No bangalela and how imine I'm a grandmother. How is that? How are people going to vote for Mundubile? Because she's saying I'm a grandmother, I'm useless. So how are people going to vote for Mundubile? Eh? A campaign message, you're sure? Like to achieve shama politics. And you people must condemn her. How are people a campaign message ya shani where you are a campaign manager? Wayamkweba Queen Phumie na kulumu kelabayi. Wayamkweba na kulumu kelabayi atamonika kwati ni mbushi. How is that a campaign message? Eh? Mufire mune mweba pakuti abantu nga ba mweba kutirimbi aisuka ko mumutwe mwamona aisuka ko echiparakasa. You have to tell her but no, but she's a campaign manager. Otherwise mufire mweba ba Mundubile bamuchita drop. Because Allah onaula ba Mundubile have chances of getting more votes. He's destroying the Mundubile campaign. Mwaishiba. Tatulelanda fe pano pantu tulefo kulanda. Uyu muntu ale onaula ba Mundubile. Ukweba inati ndamoneka kwati ni mbushi. How is that going to bring voters ukuya votera ba Mundubile? Mufere mama impusha. Mwema landa nankwa. No mbafiefe wachila eva. Queen Phumie amoneka kwati ni mbushi. Is that a campaign message? You are trying to win voters. Na mumona ma vote if you are in the paka. You saw ama vote paliba mwamba. Tiariba tight. Nobody is gonna make presidency with 50% until they unite. Mamona. Ba opposition ba filoksta unite. Mamona. Me, I represent Makebi, and her she represent Mundubile. So nomba. Inga aleita ina ndamonika kwati ni mbushi. Whatever she said about me. Do these people really want unity? Number one, if he show, bale show if we back to Makebi. Even before then, she was in Chair's case. Uriawi ne cyberbully waba Mundubile was on Chair's case. Yonse kula zuzumba na Chair. Eh? No, we have to address this because these people, they are saying, let us unite. Now that's the cyberbully waba Mundubile. She's the main person main cyberbully. So how can we unite when her agenda is to bully others? Me, I brought up an issue to say, ba Mundubile baleba abantu ati eba PF president. Mwamona? So instead of her just talking about substance, I am bokula and shoba. And whatever she said. So we are discussing here to say, how do we move forward in unity when the Korea campaign manager wabati Mundubile is a chief cyberbully? So how can we move past this when people like myself are being cyberbullied by Mundubile's campaign manager? This is the question here. I don't know. Because today we are here, people are saying let us unite, but the chief campaign manager, Wawa Mundubile, she's a chief bully. So how does the unity come in? When you are disrespecting people. Yeah. It will be very, you can't unite. Abantu wale, olo mapusana no muntu, ale workshop problem ili ale rufianya. How can you move forward if you are not addressing the current problem? Do these people really want to kwendela pamolo? They are there to split the vote. Limbina na ulia chief cyberbully ni project. She's part of the project to scatter PF. Open Africa number. Good night, Benson. Thanks for coming. Upon Fikire number, her behavior is not a behavior of Umuntu Fire Unity. I think Eminepa project here could scatter PF and the opposition. Because if that cyberbully really wanted unity between the PF and the FDG kukwaya ba Mundubile, techambyo kula tukana abantu abali kuli team Makebi. Mwamona? If yandana na she's a more, you know. Uriana mayo uria, ai minina, paku chitaskata ba opposition was. She's strategically located there kuli Camp Mundubile to scatter the opposition. Because if that cyberbully was not there to scatter opposition, why would she be attacking us? She attacked me. She's always attacked me ever since Naya Kuliti Makebi. I've become like a worst nightmare. And she has blocked me, but somehow she has a way of finding out whatever I post. I didn't block her, but whatever I post, she has a way of finding out, and then she reacts. She reacts to my comments, but in her reaction, she bullies me. So the way she reacts to my post, she bullies me. The whole internet, my page in a month, I reached to 5 million people in Zambia. Page and if I reach about 5 million people in Zambia. And out of the 5 million people, of course here and there, to praise singer to lalanda kwefia bupuba. But for her, she's a grown woman. And she has almost 1 million followers on her page. And then she posts this comments always bullying me on her page. So I'm like, what is this? And Mundubile is watching this. Mundubile is the same person aba kwetemina ndukudia kumunya ule page ile ale tukana balungu na baecheche. Eva bulo yu ine cyberbully bamubika as his campaign manager. Bale tamba fyonsefi. Now, to be honest, we have to talk about this. Because we have to be honest about the situation. But Mundubile, do you really want unity when you have a campaign manager who let tukana abantu cyberbullying people? But Mundubile, do you really want unity or official from the fire? Because I don't know why this person was even given a role of a cyberbully. A role of a campaign manager to cyberbully the opposition whom they are supposed to unite itself. Even you men fight each other. But why do women fight each other? And the men in the PF destroying our country, it's not even about gender here. Because if we talk about gender, look at what is happening in PF. So bakambwini na basampa na bachabinga bole bana kashikuriwe. Oh lele but why are women fighting each other? So chabinga mwana kashi. Maya osampa mwana kashi. Mudolo mwana kashi. So, your question here about why do you women like fighting each other? It doesn't hold water. Because the people who have brought problems in this country, us women, we are just reacting to what these men have brought us in Zambia. How many women have a platform to talk? How many? Always have my comments, I'm fighting each other. When the men are destroying the country, you are sitting there. Yeah? These Zambian men, some of them, they are the men with power. They are literally destroying our country. You are sitting there and you are not saying anything. Me, who am being bullied, do you like fighting each other? Excuse me, give me a break. Give me a break. Now, this same person who's bullying me, saying I look like a goat, aliko position kudia kuliba Mundubile. And people are saying, ikataneni. No, Baba Mundubile ngabale for a unity. Why ba ingisisha campaign manager wabo who is a cyberbully? Ema politics aye neba Z power. Ma politics apanom but not fika panembe. The political story here is the opposition need to unite. Mamona, this is a backstory. More for Z power. This is a political, it's a big problem. Mamona, you have to understand the big picture. The big picture here is, kudiaku FDD kudiba Mundubile, balingisha campaign manager wabo wansede. Ale tukana informa fellow opposition ngawabika fika comment instead of responding to your comment with respect objectively, she starts bullying you. So now the question here is, why has Mundubile hired somebody who is a cyberbully? Does Mundubile really want unity or nabaisa mkufurunganya ba opposition? A question hiyo muipushe. Mwebena Zambia isukeni amenzo isukeni parakasa. If into you have to think critically. Think critically when Zambia. Because Mundubile, if he meant well for the country, he wouldn't have a cyberbully as a campaign manager. Only tukana abantu. Ukubale tutukana every day. Then mule imachiyoba opposition ni tamule ikatana. Tatule ikatana mule tutukana nga mule fa tuikatana. Let's make peace. Let Mundubile's campaign manager stop insulting people. It is as simple as that. Let Mundubile's cyberbully respect other people in the other camps. It is as simple as that. Otherwise, ni busy. Yobale anda tika teni. Meanwhile, campaign manager wabo, she's a bully. She's a chief bully of the internet. She's okay kuliwe. Ingataku bullying up, she's okay. But then again, Balanda, you know, a lot of people, where this bullying is concerned, even a crime in Gailechtika. Crime in Gailechtika, if you are at the scene of the crime, and you don't say anything, you will be jointly charged. So there is no way you can be saying Lillian is okay when you are witnessing her bullying. You have to condemn it. From being he was, I don't know how many kilometers away from Parabale Pailomuntu, but he knew about it. So internet, you are witnesses and you have to condemn cyberbullying. You cannot say it is okay when somebody is calling somebody a goat. Do I look like a goat? Toxic politics is bullying others. You are not going to get away with bullying people And when people react, you say you are toxic. Ionishini bullshit. One for you. Umuntu akwitaji wapara kwati ni mbushi over a political tatulelwa. Me, I don't know Lillian from yesterday or tomorrow. I have no attachment to her, whatever. So there is no way you can say she can bully me on anything. No, the only commonality I have with her is politics. So let's stick these discussions to politics, respecting each other and staying on the subject. But once I look like a goat, that is cyberbullying. And if you're not going to acknowledge that cyber is cyberbullying, then you should might as well get off my page. Then you're a bully yourself. If somebody is going to bully another person and you're going to say it's okay, then you are a bully as well. It's as simple as that. Yeah, so let's move on from this thing. But you know what? We have to call a spade a spade. You cannot say Lydian is okay whatever for bullying people. It's not okay to bully people, okay? Me, I don't know this person from yesterday until now. My politics. So for her to be bullying me, I can't accept that. And if you accept it, you're a bully as well. And shame on you. So not we call it, tuamana kufeba ba mini ba MP. The losing MP from Pongwe. We saw him make a grand entrance, muli helicopter. He already bachta touchdown na chimotra chideva lolela. If you batch fuma mo helicopter waingia na mumotoka, I was like, whoa. If this is not wrapping things in Zambian's face, I don't know. Muzambia, where we are the abantu bale fane nsala. Kuti ama MP. MP, we should be seeing MPs donating to Saka to Abunga, Kuma constituencies, Yabuma Komboni. The MP name is what's his name of the MP? Nimukwatap. The name of the MP is Nimukwat. Like any mulumblation. At Emmanuel Kasambo. That's the name of the MP. Emmanuel Kasambo, 2021 Mpongwe constituency. So the MP is Emmanuel Kasambo. More 2021, he was a losing candidate for PF. So number uyu mamu mwana balungwapa. This is the guy. Aina balungwapa. Alia na mkumona ba Esther Kumarino na chkwena tu alikuwa tensoka mu-PF. You see this guy? He's there, the same guy. Ale na mkumona ba Mama Esther. You see the guy who has defected to UPND. Uyu alia na kuli ba Mama Esther. Hello, this is the flyer wachipo campaign. PF flyer mwaimona. Echo tuenda mu PF mwali ben soka. Alia na mkumona ba Esther lungu lero alef mamuchopa. You have seen the video kwa achira ikila mchopa. Uyo, I did a screenshot. Mwaimona. That is a screenshot where he was getting off the chopper. Mamo monoyo. PF. Nachima pali ba JJ Banda. I don't know why JJ was discussing something, but Nachia, when I went, it was too late. It was question and answer. And by JJ Bachilalandati, Abalelila, people who are enjoying in UPND is those who are defecting. The minister is, MPs are getting 3 million for defective. Mayors are getting 3 million for defecting. And councillors are getting 1 million for defecting. Actually, I'm just like shocked. The guy, you know, because Wamalanji was taken to task about his helicopters and whatnot, and now we see a former PF PF member who actually sat na but kwena mwadi bensoka mu PF wenesha Monaco. The snakes that are in PF. Listen, God has vindicated me. Because the PF, when I leaked that audio which was leaked by Uriana Mayoria, Irena Leland of innocent, ECO has a lot of enemies. If even if you never can't share my Leland party by UPND. That ECO has a lot of enemies, meaning by UPND. But do you know the insults where they came from? But PF have never learned to can. Cash it was people like this one never learned to can. The PF are the one who insulted me for that leaked audio. I was in shock. Because the PF, it leaked audio and 3 years ago. Is it almost 3 years ago? That leaked audio when it leaked me, I thought about PF bala ikala panshi noktonton kanya. Ngefi pumulo alela that ba PF bali kwata ama enemies. Let's investigate. But no. What happened was the PF came to insult me. So now it makes sense that the people who were betraying Lungu thought I was talking about them. Imwe ba lishire ba ninsele shosho bale ntukana my inbox ba PF waba. Nombalero namuba mona how they are betraying Lungu. Kwachiba na ulio wachiba pali ba mwamba udia tishani. On EMV live, did you see, guys, the guy who was just live pali ba mwamba udia machimu mona. Na folana PF na chkwena. You can betray your own people. But mu PF muri chisomo katwishi. I don't know what has happened in PF Mwandini. I don't know. Ni God save us. Ba makebi zuru ba chenjere mwanangu makebi zuru. Man, we need to makebi need the spiritual eyes to see through all these betrayers in PF. Because makebi ngata chenjere Mwandini, it will be another sad story. Twalifirwa no kushika balungu. Because these people, instead of concentrating, pressuring by UPND to bury balungu, abo baka ba utule munare kila muchopa. Mamona. Now that guy who was on Emmanuel Mwamba show, that one took the cake. Huh? I couldn't even finish watching it.
Don't listen to such people.
I just switched off.
Posting about ECO and the fin to people by ECO. The lowest interview by EM Bamwamba. I said that way. Let me spare my.
No, I think it's good to expose your enemy. I think Bamwamba is exposing people because kuti mule umfafia abantu mumangwingwi balelanda. But we heard it from the horse's mouth. I'm like, this is betrayal 101.
And who's the guy that was coming from the chopper?
Wakumpongwe ati Manuel Kasambo. Wakumpongwe MP. He was a PF aspiring candidate from Pongwe in 2021. Ali Lusa. Ewa ali number 2 pali yewi. Elo ba alu shilefe panono. So ba musenda because ba UPND na be shibatama candidate taba kapite ba bula ulio wa MPF.
Huh?
Go ahead, Mama. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I don't have much to say. I've been tired today. So I tell you,
yeah.
I said, no, this is not the silly. It's the one who had that issue.
I chimp shine the way, and that's ECO was surrounded by snakes.
If you have noticed, MZ8, he's coming up with his own team that he trusts, that he wants to work with.
Mwandi ba MZ date tukile tu abapepela mwe bantu bakwalesa. If you love MZ date.
Those people, they are bad. They are bad.
Mu PF mwari babangoshe mu PF. They can swallow you. Yeah. Once. Fidiabalela that green snake in the green grass. These people, they are not even green. It's a brown snake. Now imana ko imunati ninsoka ile isa kudia. Ebantu akwata mu PF. And me, I'm praying for my KB to stay away from. Lesamu peria men so ya kumupashi wa mushiro. Kaidi alenda na balungu. Alenda na balungu. So Makebi should so lafide to alemona bantu once wale abaleta betray balungu. Makebi babwe shampepi, they will be his downfall.
Sorry,
that's why God is working mu PF. No, you know what? God has seen it. If you're told that Makebi ni spiritual, his appointment there, why Alisa Paka president Sabakari Bashar? Because by Abakari Ngabari Pitandemi would have been in more confusion.
They're talking about many things about Makebi. Abantu tabale basuka bonse bale batamba because they sure they are characters. There are two colors now has come out. And also I hear there's a rango, I don't know if it's a rango or weddish between Don's Alliance and our FDD.
Nimpokelele chichi nani chilekeni chiberenge.
Na chimona no mala chefsa mpofe na nati turena ndasiba fima de onse ni kukoti awe. So if you land abantu, it could be true. Amundu beta bakabepa ballot paper.
Now I object here. At formal objection to the purported FDD National Convention held on 9th March and notice of intended legal proceedings. It was illegal. It FDD.
They didn't follow the
They didn't. That's why Chile Kachinga ni bantu bango ba itile kulia.
Bamba Chifumubanda is a learned lawyer. Can you honestly do that?
Mwalimona. Because he did it, what were high Afroturisms? They were supposed to Bamundu Bebali Ngiriokuba Kukasama by election, right?
Yes.
Bamundu Bebali Ngiriokuba Kukasama, and then from nowhere, Elo Kwashideba convention Babasala. Bapisi monifia muma comments. He say ni apa. I Afroturisms.
No, vai
Tualumba vai.
Tualumba basa. So what is the letter saying?
The letter is saying objection to the purported FDD convention held on 5th March and notice of intended legal proceedings. I wish to inform you in my official capacity as founder member of the FDD to formally object to the challenge the legality of the purported national convention alleged to have been held on 9th March. The objection is grounded in clear and material violation of FDD convention, which render the said convention unconstitutional, invalid, and void. Violation of mandatory notice requirements. So tabapele enough notice.
But who has written the same letter?
It's written by one of the founder members. They can last. It is signed by Edwin Ziambo, founder member.
No, it is not. It is not strange, and I thank you so much. Face value. Keep teaching, and this platform is so important, especially as we go towards August 13th. The way we were advocating in 2020 to 2021 is kind of similar. It's, nothing never ever changes in Zambia. Have you noticed that? The MMD came into power. They promised the hour. Everybody was the hour. And what happened after their reign? For the first time, we saw street kids on the streets of Lusaka. And I can break it down. I can show you how it happened and what caused it. We're here. In 2021, we're screaming the same thing. We want the rule of law. What do we have? Exactly the same things. We are back in the same frying pot. Now, I want to speak for the record, for Zambians to understand. The problem is not that we don't have men of integrity, nor women of integrity. That's not the problem. I have thought about this and I've looked at this and said, what is going on here? The problem is a system of government that we have, that the British left us, that civil service, the school curriculum, the way when you go to UTH and you're looking for your file, they tell you sit on this bench, wait for your file to be picked. You pick your file, go to this clinic number 5, sit here, wait for this thing. And then when the doctor finally sees you, he says, 5 minutes, come after 9 months. That process is the same thing. Can you imagine that ahead? You go to school, you write an exam, you pass, and then when you want to apply for a job, they'll ask you that certificate of the school, ECZ, Examination Council of Zambia, gives you that grade 12 certificate. When you're applying for a job, you have to go and recertify that same document. What kind of system is that? So, there's
No. I think on the certificate, there's a lot of forgery. So they just need a certified copy.
Okay, I understand.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, how come, what is causing the Matero? We know about Matero. That's why Mao Samba is called Mbappe. We know what happens in Matero. But there are enough educated people to put a QR code or something, a barcode, something that you can track. It is the same reason why the Americans flagged our passport. I understand that. But I'm saying, are there not enough educated people in the civil service to figure out that a grade 12 certificate, when it is issued, you need to put a number, a tracker, or RFID or something that will validate it? It's the same thing with title deeds. Why you'll be shocked, and this number shocked me, from 1964 to 2026, only 250,000 title deeds have been legally issued in the entire Republic of Zambia, with over 20 million citizens. Now that number shocked me, because I was like, how is it? How? From 1964 2026. Only 250,000 people have title deeds. That's why we have the chaos that we have. Title Ababale Kulapa, nonsense. So what we expected, going back to my premise, what we expected from this Birmingham graduate in 2021 was that he will come in, like Traore did, understand the gravity of the situation at hand. Yes, PF overborrowed. Yes, Zambia defaulted. Yes, we had depleted our reserves. But that's the same situation that Traore first. That's the same situation that Our Lady in Namibia first. What did they do? When the world gives you lemons, you make lemonade. Instead, what we have with this Birmingham graduate is, yes, he's done, I want to give him credit. Now, this is where I differ with most people. Me, I give him credit. I give him credit. And here's where I give him credit. Credit is due where it is due. Number one, he said that the cadres should not revenge. I said, well, that's a good question. I waited to see what would come after that pronouncement. Exact opposite. You know, Finlay lives on the same road that he does. They went and bulldozed his fence. That day when I saw that video, I said, Next, he said that he will give free education. I was happy because education is an equalizer. But why did he have to wait? How many schools have been built from the ground up? We're not lacking classrooms. Classrooms, yes, we lack. But we're supposed to have schools built from scratch. You go to the Lower Zambezi, right? I direct you to the Lower Zambezi. Oh, somebody trying to reach me on another phone. Never mind. We continue. The Lower Zambezi, okay? There are two places where there's poverty. And I can point it, we have the data. I don't want to monologue, but I want to give you information so that when we talk, we come from an informed place. Know your country, know the challenges that your country is dealing with. So there are two provinces that are poor. The first poorest province is Muchinga. The second is the Western Province. And the third region is the Lower Zambezi. Okay? The number of miles that you have to walk just to access water, schools, clinics, in these places that I just named is huge. So I expected that this man from Birmingham University would come in and look at everything. Yes, you negotiated the date. Literally, he punted. He said, okay, we're not paying you this year. We want future generations to pay this date so that you can give us breathing space. Now, what did he do with that breathing space? That's the question that comes us here. And that's what we need to focus on between now and 13 August. What did the UPN do with the breathing space that they got? How many schools, how many hospitals, how many universities? We want to build a hospital. Go and look where she's promised. Grass. Nothing. But promise the students, these hostels will be completed. Go and find, each one of us has money and resource. We can find a blogger. Go and see where the hostels are. They completed? Is there construction? Zero. And this is where I have a problem with this Birmingham graduate. He should have realized my people are desperate, just like Trolley did. I have to focus on 3 things: food, health, education.
Hello.
He did not. 4 years down the line, nothing to show for it. And that's where I'll land.
Thanks.
And I'll say he wasted time prosecuting PF crimes, chasing after the performance, and you wasted too much time doing the petty things when you should have been building your kingdom. And I'll land there.
Upon Muliba Afro-tourism. Join in Mwewa ku join. Tamule join and Mwewantu.
That man, I mean, when I speak eternal truths.
Mwamana twalumba.
So the Komboka just happened. You're a teacher, so you can.
Ine from me the Komboka na mwene fiama faces ya mono kumutima kwalifita. When I saw certain faces, they are trying to be quati uchira cha wana kumutima kwalifita. I'm like, I'm not interested. Na kwalifita kumutima cause kwali njibu kishafilefia chitike baba yashi, you know. I am just like kwalifita kumutima. Anyway, I wish them saying happy Kuomboka Day. Other than that, I'm like, I wish kweteshta. Tuka celebrate under fintunga fya kumitima nga kwa isuka. Tetule celebrate balungu bachiri mu fridge mule celebrate. No. You know, Zambia. I'm not wishing any bad luck, but Fime Fintu Mwandini, I'm not wishing any bad luck. Welcome, my daughter of Zion. But if you're going to celebrate a kuomboko mnenta mwashi karimu friji almost 11 months, 10 months number. There is nothing to celebrate. Kabare celebrate. I celebrate that. I believe in happy kuomboka. Otherwise, I can't. Na nchwala ceremony bali ya celebrate na bebe definitely happy nchwala. Na papene from afar, I'll be like happy kuomboka. We cannot be celebrating Tatuashika, our 7th Republican president. We are holding ceremonies, no kula popo kula bilishefitenge, like there is no tomorrow. Then yeba lesoko aba kumuruku. Techa bantu bale popo bale bilisha nefitenge. Bale popo kokuya bilisha nechitenge. Tabashi komu nabo. You know, mweba ume mwa Zambia, some of you mukaleka tukamirushiro muchinshi. Because you are not behaving like the leaders. But me pela headship. A leader. A man is a leader, is a head of a family, even in a fialo. You know? Even a country. Kulibara mebalanda mujitonga ati Zambia puya siga tatu jisa mutu jitima wawenda jitu mutu jitima wede kubelika kaboto utegwa jitima jende kaboto ino tujisi mutu onchinga ulia mutu jirali nchinga kupulinga nankani mastroks makoches yalia nchinga ejea. That's why we can be celebrating kuomboka tatuashi komnenu ba president tamwashi komnenu. It's wrong. Imama Judith imwe tatulelanda pali bamundulubile tulelanda pafyo bale chita mwamfwa and bamundubile lili ashiria kwe bati bale akuma radio station baleba abantu ati ni ba PF obasala as president. You want us to be quiet when he's misleading people? That is confusion. So you ulelanda nishulenda pali bamundubile tulelanda pafile chitike fo kulia kumundubile camp ngani bamundubile ngabantu babo. They need to check themselves and stop this madness of confusing people. Mulefa ubupuba bule chika muchalo tuikalefye. Mulepa abantu ati baba mundubile ba PF president. And then at the same time mule preaching a peace. Let me play ka message kaba munkonge. We're not going to be here quiet when you are misleading people. Me is to offer checks and balances. So nanguri mu opposition na inenga wawefu obufi. I'll check you out. Tatuwaika tamwaingire mu paria tamwaingire ku plot one no obufi. Inga baingire ku plot one no obufi. Nishibakasha tungula shani chalo. Are they going to run this country in the honesty, with integrity and credibility and trustworthiness, with honor? If they want to get into a state house with lies, how are they going to run the country when they get to state house? Panopapeji, if you are a one-way shobufi, we rise upon upon. Pan mufile mwashat queen pumitafu ayobufi, ero enchto yakwe. Since I've been here 5 years, I've always stood for the truth. So inethi yakobati mumbi kemokula support obufi nshaba mo mulifyo. Ero ba mundu bile pantu barefo kuba Republican president. He should stand for the truth. So ilili ashingana rifuma. Uria ama campaign manager yabo. Instead yako, may I just ask a question to say, is it true that bamundu bile bareba abantu ifi? Campaign manager wafiro kulanda ati will investigate. So the job is of the campaign manager is to investigate allegations and come with a statement concerning that allegation, not to start to kulanje batine mboneka kwa tini mbushi. Imbushi efe mwaneke efi kumushkumwawo. Kutumpoko. Daughter of Zion Landako. Bwino muri bwanji.
Namubwagwa muri buti. Muri wiyanyu muri mujibiye.
Dinembo ma. Let the spirit speak.
I mean, navira ma wirako kuri bamundubire na vakutitikari boshika wa Edigarungu. Vamene vachita celebrate va machan ma chief vakuza kuma Zambia. Yeah, I mean makambo vache, and it's not good kuchita celebrate video vaso. Nishtikaribe kushika wa Edigarungu. So, but if vitu onesa mitima za bantu. Kuti wanse wajo machifu na beve swali right. Chukwa swanga zishita celebrate, you know, vaso. Wa Edigarungu ni muntu wamene anazinguruka muchani konse kwa kuri machifu mu Zambia. Babaziba kuti benze ba president. Baziba kuti wakaribe kushikiwa, so bangazichita bwanji celebrate, you know. So now we mitima zao zi corrupt. They are not right. Mitima zao machiefs yakae, you know. And machiefs wambili na wewe na murungusuwa muziwa. So what do you expect to come from them? So and then I think of our Edigarungu, I mean Murungu and our using someone that wants to be exposed to Mozambique, especially when many of us that support Murungu exposed Vambiri
because mubiri sunashikiwe ule. And ati onesa kuti vajamene waganza wana mpamvu mu Zambia walibe mpamvu chifukwa chakuti wanaupeze mubiri uja. Na kwa mene vamaenda kumanganga uko vaonesa kuti walibe mpamvu manganga wao, they are useless. You know, they have nothing, they have no power. Only God has power. You know, so and muntu aliyense wamene running for president, they have to be honest from the beginning. Wafuni korenga foundation ya mushe osati vova kuti tizichita accept vaboza nishichalo chizaenda kuti nangu vantu vachitavoipa kulibo kamba vamene avo vantu vamene vakamba don't talk about this one, don't talk about this one. Avo vantu vamene vatomora ni va Mulungu. People talk about Jesus all the time, mocking God. And you're coming here to defend a fresh, a human being. Don't talk about this. Who are they? Are they God? Once a minute, we don't care who the person is. Nangungani wa makebi zuru wa meti chita support tikaona kuti wambo chitava vintu va mesi vienera. Who come here on this platform to tell him our makebi osa chitava.
Respectfully, to will come with respect. My son, you are Munkongi.
So we are not gonna stand here and start supporting evil because of our stomach or supporting our muntu now. Now, if a maintain concerned of is our country, our Zambia, and we want honest people. We want people who are loyal and honest, people who stand for the truth and lay the foundation. You know, foundation ya mini imirira pa vintu vache ndi osati vaboza. So kulibe mundu wamene azonda aliyesa apa vamundubile nga vachita vintu vamene vachita vantu vayenekera okamba posi va Mulungu vamundubile. Aliyesa wamene running for president in Zambia nga vachita vintu vamene siviyenekera ni kukamba. Why bribing people to be saying doing bad things or deceiving people? So, kuribe mundu ali above the law. Kuribe mundu ali above for checks and balance. No. Ali yanse ni kukamba. Icharo chikankara cha imirira pa vaboza chingankare ni charo. Nishikuri bevame vizambo chitika muzambi. So, if I mean, defending a comeback or job. So let's continue standing for the truth. We want God in our country. Jesus should be the foundation, the landlord, the head of Zambia. And where the Spirit of God is, there is freedom, and all the evil things, they are exposed. And may God continue to expose everything that is bad. Anyone who's involved in it, whether they are doing it under the carpet, under the bridge, or in private, in secret, God should bring everything to the light. So that Zambian people, as you want to voice, and may God open the spiritual eyes of all the Zambian people to see the truth, to know who these people are spiritually. Whoever that wants to run for president, we have to know who they are spiritually. So if they are doing things that are not pleasing to God, and it's going to affect our country, Zambia, and affect all the Zambian people, then we should talk. So why should you come and say, don't talk about this one? Why are you worshipping a human being afresh? But pari mocking God. But you don't want to defend Jesus. You want to defend a human being.
No bufi bwabo. You know they can defend him inga tuleba bepesha obufi. But there is evidence that Firechiti Kabalebe party he is a PF president. Mwamona. So nomba ububu finga tatu control wede. Chikachitika shanu bushi kubwa kuvota mwebena Zambia. Voters will be confused. Pa ballot palianga bamu pantu bambi ama ukuvota bavota fe with the face. Mwamona. People vote with the face. Umuma rural areas Zambia literacy level yali are very low. Illiteracy is high. Mwamona. So bambi bavota nempeshi na symbol. Mwamona. That's why there is that symbol pa ballot. So abantu bakalalolesha symbol ya PF. For example, sorry, ngatabalolesha symbol. There may be PF tayakabepo mwamona. If PF is not on the ballot, then ingabalolesha symbol ya PF tapadi. Baya mkulolesha nomba because ya popo tuleya kukuliama SPV. It's a 50% chance that PF will be on the ballot. We don't know. So if PF is not on the ballot, abantu bali bebati Mundubile a president. Bakaya votera Mundubile. Mwamona, this is the danger of sitting on this story. Echobale to carry pirida because they want to kushisha election hii. Mwamona. Very dangerous. I am very dangerous. One thing we have to sing on the mountain top. Why this lie can be quashed, and it must be quashed. Wubu fimwe wantu. Kubushtira infuti no kubushuta. But every day we'll be just shooting this lie down, cause it's the most dangerous thing. Because and the rural area, ema woku ibama vote muma rulo. Nomba mnyamwe ne muma lulo mnyamo baleba abantu at Mundubile ni PF. Elo PF ngata ilipa baloti. Baka yalo desho mutu waba Mundubile baka vote no kuvota. Ni chapa na election yonse nomba tukashala muri mwamoneni. Ba mukongera ndeniko. Utu iyi message tufure tualanda and circulate all the via landeni muchibemba mufitundu monse. People need to know this truth. Otherwise, abantu bakaya mpa mutu wa Mundubile baka vote no kuvota. Makebi tabamu ishibe. Because wa Mundubile, we know what they have been doing to tell people there that ever president wa PF. Landen ko ba Mundubile if you are ready. If you are not, anybody can speak.
I just wanted to I know he will speak. He's my brother from the UK. I know him well. A little bit, not that well. But I just wanted to re-emphasize what you said and what the daughter of Zion said. And Bamukonge will come and build on this point. I want us to focus on specific things because we have a duty. Everybody in the Zambian diaspora who know where we came from, where we are, and where we're going. We need to be precise in our guidance. Like you just mentioned that the level, the knowledge gap is high in Zambia. There are so many people that are not literate. They use the thumb to vote. They just ask them, which symbol, and then they use it. That is why they didn't want a stamp. They did that for a purpose. Those votes where somebody just used a stamp, a thumb, mostly were spoiled ballots. Now, they want every one of those to count. Why? Because he knows the terrain is tough. And I want us to focus on it, especially when we're talking about whether it's Mundubile or Makebi. We have to be, those of us that can see from afar, like the eagle. You can have a bird's eye view. Look at the numbers from the what my brother Emmanuel did, the polling, 2 names came out of there. Now, when you decipher that, that is only people that have access to gadgets. The majority do not. They don't even have, they don't even have phones. That is where the UPAT people are focused on. So and I just wanted to emphasize that let's keep our eyes on the ball. You can win a battle and lose the war. Over to you, Vamukongi.
Ine pani ino station ingaranda oficha kwebati. Rafini wa isi waliranda ingacha kwebati na afwa. No wisha PF for ya difia ishiri basa. Ishincha kafwe mfwe isuma. Pero again the tinde ya kulita ilio ili ngefe wa satabani. Iyo kwata vyomutilde kamo weawera ko basata bayishiriye barerumba ko muntu ati kanonka shiro twakabiri bareranda pali PF organization tonumba patwafika pali PF organization nabakambuya baile baliwerere bamu kwebacha chamana twamukubira mwamwe mukati abamausa mpaba shitishe na wechipani nabo bagachita confess pamaka bapapata kuri ba ICL bakaifinto inshia pamapene ba mausa mpaba ali ba guilt abena balalanda chichipani natachiwerere tabagakwate pomuteni tonombolo kwisa muntu Yesu wa mwana kona ba ona wire chichipani tushoba kwera mukupapata enali nombe chasa tupapusha izatwa turefika pampera abantu basatera idea no ifimweruisha amapepara kafuze installation yoko mwafuma abanenso aba mu oppositions bamye batupera ama idea umwe sareni fye kwa kutungurula ama structures ukwate intungurushi numba twara kwata shani basa kwebata since na mkwata tonse alliance so ngawonfe ine ambrera pakusara ama structures pakusara ngawonfe tonse alliance ile wa mishira panti mu leadership ngayakumanya mu PF mu major opposition party kufema opposition party abantu ro twarendera na impa so pali ino interface wa misha share musare leader umweso nomba pali kanshena kwata my ideas that so kanshi kulina system ya kwebati kwa bokusara leader wa kwambo kusta protect ama structures shakurera my election kanshi ne kutina ya nawa shana kutukira kuma so akupena abanenso kuko barufyanya sana ba Mundubile kwanto ko twafumina na kutali okurorera so nomba pali ano ai baba na wata ine fimulera ndareke ntangireko ndi amukusta ko organize ama structures zero mukuma elections nkabwira bakire fetondo amapange ya ono eba ko audience so bashire beba kanchi sentu research kuna cha mwana w'abarungu uyu bakuka bonse trend campaign bena no randa cha campaign bakupene epo barubinda twale sikiramano kumona tafi ndo yeah ikaifu wantu baba kusana kwali baba good umuntu ofya leto ntonkanya bambita babo kuba good kwisho umuntu ofya leto ntonkanya bapene bakeno kuchita ko support muchawa amabarubindo ko balingiri okubasana ke afuno mbatesa tabapere amano ya kwiruka bwamu shoba ishire abena kukasa makulya chiriro bajukasa abantu balera ngata abere ku chiriro bachina nguri bachiti mukurunga nikwisa tabarafika bale munafe ama structures afo bakampere basampa bakampena tanga twapwisha tukayajoina vanesu chinhu chashireko nga pafutokuwina maelections vamufuativavanobyo kuna vasharana vawina ravaruvinda vareipekanya toto varanombana fufosi kukasama kuisa munafe varavena masupporters avaicha vamu-pf vachiri nentungurushi avasapota vamudara vamunduvira vaisa paperi pamamide ruvindanga vaisa kukasama tukesa kupfuma kachitapiri pamwe kurina shako yapfumoko vonse vaipere shayo kuya kukasama dhuri yava-pf avo avantu varambokutusekana kwayavokuru avantu again twaravanaoration varambokutuseka generation varaconfusion ava vari vaconfused vachimba kambwiriko vaipesha tavo ine vane nayande hanchine nchitina vakambwiri vafikire fekudya vajinishi vabrian varikara katusina ni 3 weeks kasa vachimba kambwiri vafikire fe 1 day 2nd day vasa vapepeka vakamotoka kavo vakambwiri ngavadina mwati vapitire peshampanga tafe kumbi vai varepe mashika tavo vaupng nomba vaupng vopenekaile avantokuta vachitira understand avashumfuikishano avatontonganya sana vena kuisaingira mwata nomba inshi vabrian vaikadira kuma inshi kuishingi kukasama kambwiri ale yakofe vamupepeka kuri vaupng inshi ile achitika again wali pa group yava kambwiri alewa wana motoka yakwe vamuikata vamuma vasendara motoka fishire chitikoko kutungurushi yesu avatangirira amastructures shaumfu apoimbi kuti vampira kumessaging tavarandire patawe nishi watukira varuvinga chiveisa kokuno vonse tiri mtungurushi takwari potwalero leshasha fishire chitikevi kwalifunderi yakweva number 1 ni vote protection nanguye ntunguru shitairi koko varekotera maelections de yakuvota ifiri yayasangwa nanguye busy ifiri yakumako avanhu nomba vanensu iraine te yakuvota kusamunafe vafumako no vote protection dava avakaramba avakuchinjirira mavotes takuti chakongereko chinji kanishina avapanga kare conference navachinja kare norupapuro rwatonse rwashiri varungu kwevagopf vaifunyamo mutonse aranzi nomo pantu vapf vachiramwa maconfusion nombainendafira kuti understand vapf vachiramwa maconfusion vavafunyamo mutonse aranzi again vaya kumastructures indo vayara maposta yavapf nombainshi ivochikainshi kuparia Shova PF vena vasaroresha varuvinda maopposition parties vavachita encourage varuvinda don't fight back itonse navamipoka because constitution navaranda PF navaifunyamo nombanga mwanapuja mukayanga vanani which means apatonse yashire varungu tapadi naurupapuro navachinja ichironganiro rupapuro rotamurapange ichironganiro ni constitution nama golden rules chovaveveri kuva nesu vavasambirira chimwe current punch varachitashana nekuvapera ishina iri yakwe vatirivike navaopposition vambya vavashara because vasp vakara vamumembe variambokuseka varuvinda tinombanyimwe varuvinda tukarakumanyina muisa ife maopposition because tonse yalinyamburera yakumanyina mamaoppositions nomba varimipoka pate varimipoka pate amapepara natonse kumanyana hena vamipoka vamichitakotita so nomba shonse fene nderondorora nchangufako muntu arungikana mufine murera ndati napamaliro yavarungu avanita varandapo nchangufako vampandamano avamucharo vavika vavunduvire panisha jao kwena iwe novo step watekinina ngo alivo mfya initiative vatinshira vavo mfyeshemo naye nairetora mukona ora so ifya shire chitika nomba ekusapanga pamozi pf pamozi Babebo kwebati ifiriamba kona PF kwabati muntu onsaisho kwabati umbrella alliance registered fine PF lero ya constitution yalembere ba Edgar Lungu yali mutonse constitution yili pamozi tapali vyachinjamu badilira fili opposite kuliokulera ni atitonse ifiri mukati fyanyuka tushofu babika mutabara turanga fuba yapanga na bachuku banda na bakule na bazumani na nani kane yabo tatwaishiba ama content yabo muri constitution yabo padbila ni new tonse aranzi nomba ya ot tonse aranzi urupapuro rwapangire wa Edgar Lungu urupapuro register drive PF pamozi tapali ifchinjishe fya mutonzi chichinjishe fya yishina batfyonse ila graph ya kusta unite ama opposition ifo baike yo pangoro papuro erulevo mamu PF pamozi so nomboro basari wapanga barubinda PF pamozi nomba turefo amusa rentunguru shipantu barubinda imo mwana mupati omu ma structures mwa wafya active epara barubinda bashirira ndacha abantu bamona bachinyishe kwa ama election so apa tukapanga fuwa bachitire encourage ukwebati iyi government yakamire kyo kukumana pamo so shire bya saranganye ni muma constituencies ama ballot papers bara bipangira ko bari organization expert ya opere graph no kwa pera quotation ni pia shurisha poso ama monitors nama ballot papers okuchita print nama ballot boxes for ishire panga batumana mu constituency mu kusana bana abashire register bakuvota bapokerera machine abadi kuma elections batita verify nalo bale vote shakujya bale sta verify kule vote nga muntu alembesha na mtewa alembesha kumbi kula constituency bali sachita against nama fundira ma elections yali onaikana ma elections ama votes onse because bashire vika patu bavotero muntu umo patoto baranda bavotero muntu umo kisa muna kuma ballot papers kureranga fimbi yali wana rejected yali onaike ema problem yali ma elections zero problem yimbi wa mundoro bali ba disqualified because ama fundira ya ma elections bali saba berengera ba mundoro ukwebati ufiro wakwata house numbers Zambian citizen residential address ba mundoro tabakwete residential address ku Zambia so echarengera ba disqualified the party abachitire disqualified niba elect baba register monitor my elections so my elections yajafuba mbiro kupokerera iyi constituency batuma yonsa ma constituency kuzambia yali chero akono kubisa kwambia na ma constituency takwali ama network sana bakoba twabatumu koba strena verify kuloko bavotere bachita communicate ba presiding officer bachita confirm baitana bonsa ma candidates abayine babebo ko batamali results ya so ushiri kiriya na mali results ali kwetesa mbusha ko chita petition na my elections kweba chawe ine sekerebo once bali sasumina chawe we are defeated so shire stana announce kweba chwa market zuru ewa wina wa konkere poba chita bichurufia efya ishire chitika ba opposition beberoki efo twale mnyeba malingiro ko chitefino mbapa twambiro kwenda pam. What is next? President Basadile, our first imperial chance because the MCC is not about vacancies. They came to which they appoint some vacancies to the MCC. In England, it's the first full chair meeting. Free to London and say, but on Biden and Tungurushi, Basadile were PF structures. Or in case of opposition, but the opinion. And neka to apa opposition bonsa pabalendera pamo kwamburera bale kumanyinaho ni PF pamoja alliance if mwasanga no bama ama oppositions yambia ya parties aya mu PF pamoja alliance na ba chitama kutita because na beshwa na akwate sake cha kumanyinaho so if ya para ama parties ali atatuna balo mama kalino nchitaba the gist of society bakanyekanya mu kuchitamako usanga kuka
ati nibakanye mwansekesha bamunkonge yaba
wakati sana because kutumasanga fena ine chitatureranda kumasanga vya kwache panachinga na ulipa so ni vale bombesha fidia
vale bomba overtime yes
vakanyekanya zoona vale
ni va drip ni vanyera vavanyera va registrar
shapo futi vanyera vavanyera tavachivechika vaponekera
shapo sana macho ndei kushako Makep Zulu tapo group. Makep Zulu organization ya musala.
Yes.
Bali patuka kuri organization. Because Makep Zulu organization ya musala as a president.
Yes.
Vice tabachinja ni barabeni barubinda.
Yes.
Tungurushi ba mausa mpabali basalire kuri barubinda as a general secretary bachiri filafini. Tonso furo tulife filafine maya musisi babikire ko fyabanyu abapara bamurenga kapwepwe okubika pona baba bachanda kawe mureyo kwa machine okubika pona baba bapateo ama committee members bakwe bachi bapangi ama decision pamo pantu ba makepi baranjiro ko batine I cannot am a president to represent but the decisions you feel after Mufu committee chair meeting. Me, my job is to chair, but my views are important. I want to go on seven java. So, let's talk about it. Na papu sana na yana. Tabale sana fe watch out wa market pass up on the toe. On merit, kumona bene MCC wa mdinda balanda po shani wa mona okay. Baishi babene ni nkeno baishi babene kubale sana. Number chiremba kusha Makep Zulu nomboida tali eka ali mu organization yeah she was
Kebi is alone right now.
Oh, tali eka.
Okay, Landeni. And the other thing is Malanda for about 10 minutes, so we appreciate.
So tekeni koka breaki mwalaisa festival anda atabambi balandeko nweni ko tumenshi so okay pwiri ksheni kanshi
awo ndefu abasite benali banje lokwefu balanda talieka bako batingi mbono ko na house
okay
bapiribula shali
Kutola moving.
Okay, I think na mune meaninga chimochine. But I think what Munkonge is saying is like Makebi is working as a team, but what you are saying Momulela and Datale Pangama decisions independently. So you are saying one and the same thing.
Okay.
Yes. So you understand, eh?
So in nature,
point they be actually important.
the question on day push up because Makep Zulu, Aba Musadiri, Nira in a leadership Barubinda Babana, no, my line is PF by Pokama paper. In a leadership, Yava Yarechta Activa Barubinda. Then same leadership, line organization, they Sadira Makep Zulu as the president. Number one Tunga Valley Rumbra, Makep Zulu, Babe Pamana Mundubile. Because Makep Zulu, Talieka, a Jumuri organization, ya PF. So, can she very randa Kokova to PF, Babanamu? Because Mamundubile, Vadi Mamu PF, FDP.
If it's Levanda, so I think now if we look at and quiet. So now no, not yet. The information that you have is very useful. But if it's for each command, what you have command and control. Buwa ebeleka pogola uliwa poseriva nyasuro. Uli Land Cruiser fidia. Chafu makumo. Uwa lengele kuti makebi zuru wamu yimikishipa airport. That's the information that we need. Bantu kutuleo. Mama na maeme UPNDF vashtare. Bale demba ama records. Uwa sontere chilufia the Tayali, the minister of whatever, they knew the guy, and he got punished, and he got reparations. Points.
Mwamba baya o mwamba badala. Wekesha nipo na futi. Akuna kulala, give me a break. Iyo mwalanda ndefo ya muilande wino sana pakuti abantu bonfu. Mwambe mujitonga, mujibemba, mujirosi, mujigaranga, mwambe sunu. Akuna kulala.
This is what people don't understand. Bembas are the largest population group in Zambia.
Yes. Yeah.
Muchibemba to Tirati. Ukupesheru kwendamo. So if you now land they tila na tea, but UPN didn't, when you push it, while taking our notes, we were to Pishamo. They do Bakain, the vice to the vice Kumongu Fia, Erovayam Kaka. Baka Pokolava in the Kunga, the community house. Avanyere, Epovanyere, no Shinka.
Tamale umfuavantuai. Opo nipa nembe opo tufikiri hapa nomba nipa last dragon. Nipa last dragon gamwamba bai tuliwite.
Dragon, I'm trying to make my people understand how desperate your situation is. I'll go back to them. Idi ashi apo tuafika pa mweba nesu. Kata mchenje de. Mukaisanga not muri mwamune. Tuapita muri mwamune nomba. From 2021 now tukapitamo. Now muna abantu bakakire. Lekeni mirondo the first. The reason why Finley bali mukaka. Impia. Wiromaka tale fire. Baya. Ba GBM bali bakaka. Malanchi Usambo Takafumi Impia Shachitenge. Takwakabe. The ECO family, the entire family, their funds are frozen. Why? They don't want them to produce any PF material for campaigns. Takuri. Let me be the first one to tell you, Takuri. And we're given Lula in Daline Tulela and Dabari Bakaka. Tabakafumi Impia. Brian Mundubile, I don't know where he's getting his money. We need to find out. That's why value itakwesisi.
Wala inana aliufa kalimbusha. Oko bafundi naramye bakumbali. I'll tell you oko shirefu mimpia.
Shirefu makwisa shirempia. Lebi shirefu makula kuine.
Kabiri that's why bali mu project because abantu bose tabakwete mpia nomba ina nakwata.
We know betrayal. I'll speak as a diaspora. And I'm speaking on foreign land. No cyber law applies where I'm speaking from. The land of AI. We know what is happening and we know what they're planning. Right now, you saw they're confiscating any regalia that resembles, I'll speak slowly now. But epoca, I'm a uniform, yeah, Zambia, yali paraquat in Zambia. They're confiscating all that. Do you know why they're doing that? In August, there'll only be Zambia army on the streets. And they will make sure that every person that is in Zambia army regalia is in their camp. That's number one. Number two, your internet. Unless you're on Starlink, this is where I'm speaking now. Let me speak. I speak to daughter of Zion. We are prophesying now. We see what is coming. We know where we're going. We know the trouble we are about to confront. the internet will be shut down. Zikta will do what the Zikta will do. Unless you're on Starlink, you will not be able to broadcast live from any electoral polling station. This will come to pass as long as I speak here tonight. The police, Land Cruiser, you will see more and more of that. And they paid the Buzeras, Never Smumba, all the clergy, Bakazira in Kitwe, Bishop Banda, I'll name them, name and shaming, I'm naming and shaming. Imakando, all of them are in their camp. Malembe in the camp. He has bought every single seat, every church. He was just preaching in apostolic faith in Mongo. All those people are bought. So my people, wise up. The only thing we have is a God that made heaven and earth. That when Frederick Chiluba declared Zambia as a Christian nation, that is the only thing that stands. There is no judiciary in Zambia. Zero. All the Crown Court is bought. The High Court is bought. The police is bought. The Zambia Army is bought. Zambia Police is bought. National Assembly is bought. 3 arms of government that are supposed to be independent. One he controls, the other 2 bought. You have nothing. It is up to the 20 million souls. Do you want to live in a country where one man can throw a human being the way they threw Nyasuro in that Land Cruiser? Do you want that? If you want that, go ahead.
Ba oasis take my sheni. Bueno, Mrishani.
I don't know if you remember last time to Andrea problem, but Malay Makana and stuff like that. Malay Makana.
Kale. A lot has happened. A lot has changed. We are down to the wire right now. And this is a critical moment. Ayamashuyalandeba afrotourisms nanchikata kumutima. First, if in chikete number 1, fiakweba tufire tu aisuro tu buku. No kula lemba, badiaba kapokola wonsi abaleimia our father, our brother, our uncle. Ukula imio muntu kwa chirisaka di amatabo kuya muposa mu Land Cruiser. Tufire tu abalemba amashina mukabuku. It's serious, guys. There is no way anywhere on earth you can throw a person kwa chirisaka di abunga muri van. Mwani mwene kuno ku United States uya uali fire. When they shook off, that man is still alive. Because the Floyd joins are fine police brutality ko kwach kuseka. Na mwishiba umuntu umwa wa muntu wabera mupepi. You don't mess with people's lives. Because you don't know limburia muntu alikwata health condition. Any kind of manhandling can take somebody's life away in the name of politics. So, we must see all those police officers who were there. Umbiale mwachi mwana na ngumu ishukuru wabale batata besu. Owo bale posa mu motoka fidia kwachi mufuko wabunga. What is your question?
To say I'll support. My question was like, I'm Malay Makana and I pledge to support you.
Mwali Sharira, so you need to catch up because right now Me, I am supporting Makebi. Kari Mwaishire, if into Fiali Chinja, if into number to the down, we are almost days counting to nomination.
For sure.
Yes.
By the time
Mufuire Mwai, Savonsi, Ape Mumaka voted a wrong candidate.
Just after the late the death of our late president, this year all talk many people run. Okay, me so far so good in Shagwata party we know on the support. I'm not a PND, neither am I PF or this other party. But I'm ready to join the party that even them when I got the vision with. But I wanted to just to make a comment on what happened by the Rachanda fraud or reason. Okay, on that one, maybe I can just condemn the way Bama Babe Mishevaya Fiashi or some Land Cruiser. Yeah, maybe that was brutality, yes. But Navena made a mistake. Badi Fianya, you don't point Muntu with the uniform like a soldier, police, Namfe, Ninasi. Like, I don't know if you saw a video at the security. Midwife, I called for the arrest to say, point if you with their midwife. So, around our government, we need to respect them.
They also need to respect citizens. Let me stop you right there. Just because you are wearing a Zambia police uniform does not give you the right to harass citizens.
Yes.
But now we should be feeling did you see the video, the aggression, how the police officers were very aggressive in that video? Did you see what led to that man reacting? Okay, we are not here to discuss that, but change any subject. Change any subject in a fire to I'm not here to discuss that.
For me, I feel that he should not even have gone there because he's got issues with the government already.
No, my dear. The Zambia police, people are free to associate.
So he has been a target for a long time. So that man make sure that they knew what they were doing. It was not balanced.
But the man is a free man to go wherever he wants.
I know that, but such things sometimes it's better you avoid them, you avoid them. Because from Ministry of Health, even so it was a targeted person.
I agree with you, but let me just open our thinking, okay? During the civil rights movement here in the U.S., they used to do what you call a test. They would train civil rights activists to confront the police. They knew they were racist in Birmingham, Alabama, and they would know what they did. So literally, all those people that you see fighting dogs, horse-pipes, were trained. Nyasulo gave us is a canary. He literally put himself as a test. Just pointing at a police officer got him that kind of training. Imagine if you go to a polling station on August 14th and you say, I'm a voter, it doesn't tally. Imagine what the Zambia soldiers, they will deploy soldiers. It will not be the Zambia police. Soldiers will be on the streets. And I know where this is coming from. Unfortunately, ECL did the same thing. He deployed soldiers. Now, this man is upping the ante. I hope you understand crypto. I'm giving you esoteric wisdom. what is coming is worse. In masonry, when you do one act, you have to up it. Go and listen to Sasha Riley tapes. Go on TikTok. Listen to what Sasha Riley is saying. It applies to Zambia. It applies. You saw Masons gathering in Livingstone. Yet, Pastor Sinyangwe called for a prayer, overnight prayer. Do you know why? The police officer who ordered those police officers to disperse the prayer meeting, they say there will be an investigation. Have you heard anything? Zero. Switch it right?
Tufule tualemba, ifefine tulela ndati mukwati yo tubuku. Akulembe ni tubuku, yaka pokolo wapashile prayer meeting. Kumulemba mkabuku. Mwaishiba. Baka pokola bali abayi mishenya sulu, mukabuku. Because then they have come to arrest people. Abantu bali mujele because of within to fear chitike under PF. Mwamona. So even us, it's not Makebi. In this case, I don't think Makebi will stand there and say, I am going off Takapokola Udiowa Posere Banya Sulu Muvan. It is the people who are going to stand up with that information. It is the people who are going to say who was on duty when Makebi was stopped from flying out. Kumalemba mkabuku.
May I be educated? I wanted to find out, is it an offense to point at anybody who is a uniformed officer? Just point a finger at that person. Is it an offense? Where is it written?
It's not an offense.
Maybe if you do we know what they said?
In Africa, it's just a mentality. It's not an offense. But mentality
no. It's not in Africa. You see how people are killed here? When you are faced by a man or a man of the law, you behave a certain way. Do you know how many people are killed here? For even oh, we thought he was armed, he was removing a weapon.
That if you are being arrested, just walk to resist. Yes.
You can't make sudden movements.
Frank Tayali, where was he compensated? 500.
You can't attention. You don't do anything unless they ask you to do it. Amma wakoni hands up, your hands where I can see them.
Let's analyze this from critical minds. Okay? So Frank Tayali, there was a protest in 2020 or 2021. A police officer points a gun at him.
A gun, yes.
Yeah. And UPND says that is wrong. You cannot do that. What did this UPND under the DPP? They awarded him over 500,000 kwachas of taxpayers, but taxpayers. They are not, but they found it worthy to give him 500,000 kwacha because of the abuse that he suffered by a police officer.
And his family.
Imagine, let's ask ourselves, what kind of claim does Banyasolo have? Because in the way he was treated. Imagine that.
Humiliation, embarrassment, torture, and injuries, emotional stress.
And I hear the same cop that they were exchanging words with Banyasulu is the same one that he blocked. Remember Isiwa when he had
gone promoter. That guy is promoted.
to take a walk to Intercontinental. It's the same cop that they use to such things. So they are cop, if they know the name, they should take note of his name.
We have new members on the panel. Welcome back, Bamunkonge. Basamfya Mwaiseni. Basamfya kuchimwalanda kunanguna mulanda na mpuisha ba Maria Mwaiseni. Maria Mwaiseni.
Natasha Mukwai. Unfortunately, if you are land of Africa, that's a very, very serious revelation and very, very sensitive. But unfortunately, most of the people in Zambia, they are ignorant. And they are very, very busy with their own daily business programs. Most of the people, they are even they are not even concerned with what is happening. Whatever this man said, I see it as well. Very, very true. But how do we counteract as citizens of Zambia such kind of takusani kwa mwengenga na alishi benga shapo nomba fimo nomba ino tafile fimo vile sani kwa mwenge ule sani kwa tukuku vile chikani hivi. We are able to see what is coming, but unfortunately we can't also come up with what should we do. We are not proactive to say
no basa mpalekeni mimi nikiapo. What we should do is tell the people to vote for Makebi. We have a chance to change this government. Before you came, Bachilanda Africa, no kwebati. Fiance filimuma pocket yabo na control yabo. The only thing. Ah, well, mwaishwa shanat na alafuro tamulandi. Ah, mwaishwa shanat. Mwamona you come here na munjaji ngakali.
Kuli police valera that one, nabalefo independent. Presidential mati I will also come as an independent presidential seat. Why? Two, Abena Makebizo PF they are one oka. And the case in Mukot can return that Amakots Yosibari sender. They can't favor anybody.
Right.
So you party Shwakamina for Makebizo.
So I found a laugh for any finish. If you're not for any fish, why not allow for any fish? Ah, when I'm Baba Samfia, Ine Shisunga grudge no muntu. In a lekeni mbele ba Samfia. Ngatwa kwatwa isa live to a quarter discussion. If I react a certain way that day, we leave it on that day. Ine Shisungiro muntu akambala. I come here every day with a fresh mind, and misleading information. So imwenga mwamba kuisapanati muleanda chindafurwa. Efe na furirwe mairo, fishale tuwali filanda. Tatu senda carry forward, ne senda baggage. Ngana isa live, I deal with it, and I move on. So imwela ndeni fefe mwishie na fiena le lupano. No tukula anje wa chindafurwa.
So, seriousness kuma citizens abene. We can't say there's a sort of position. Ngaputa position ba Tanzania. Ba Tanzania to ba Christians. And yet the Tanzanians no kulisho bali luisha. Wali munapo and whatever Tanzanians did, if Mzambia they to fikiria hapo mwanzo walingila Mazambians.
You know why if you chitikire fidia ku Tanzania? Because bali funishepo ama aspiring candidates wonseta pali papa ballot. Mwamona. So if we turafika pale wapa fikire ku Tanzania, we are still fighting. Yeah.
UPND is an alliance. Okay? You understand that? Mulutibo comes from a different party. Matati comes from a different party. Sylvia Masebo, they formed an alliance. This government that you have right now did not stand on one party. It was an alliance. I will take your point to you. Acknowledge if you understand what an alliance is. So UPND did not go to the polls in 2021 as UPND.
No.
They went as an alliance.
No.
On your mind before you speak. What happened to everything? I cannot come on.
Under a different political situation, not a political
I'm just telling you that this is not the first government. Last time,
mwachirande vati PF yalifwa mwali kuisa pa yufide
vamunkonge umfweni shachiranda ati PF yalifwa nachiranda ati PF valipoka
nomba andene kushaka pa yufide mwali mwana kachitika pa yufide
umfweni baba naye vamunkonge
ndaskeni
Fidefu mwale mwana pa youth day what is on the ground? But what is on the official paper?
Sorry, my point yenu nishi basamfya wensu point yenu nishi.
Abapere command aba yufi ba PF kwa mkumachinga ba yufi day. Nibarubinda n'ichabinda.
Okay, now mwisho kwa shini tu ni 3 weeks ya shala kunishi ba.
Kongo is very important. Ask anyone.
Very important. Ask anyone Fianga Marie Konka here.
Aba nene na kamachinga ni pa yufi day. Niba chabinda n'ibabinda.
Nibalubinda.
Wala imine febeka.
According to you basamfya PF yalifwa. Tefyo.
PF members tabafuko umubali.
Number point yenu nishi.
Number.
Kati tumyembe ni don't kubeba. Basamfya wesu. Basamfya wesu. Mwewe shile konka ni mwevo.
Basamfya. Mulanda, imwe question ya nicho from the folk ipusha. Mulanda ti. Makebi zula kemina pali finch. Tefya, question ya mwevo.
Mulekita mumbali mwamona. 51. Mwashinguruka mumushelo mwaisara. Mwandini.
Namba basamfya. Ifo tuweve ni kumrefu ake mine pali walad. Makebi zula. Ifo dimbina mkwata kufumunga tuwevo. Because he questions are you share every day.
So number 2 alachita shani.
That is the animal in the
There is not an animal. Bali Shiva. Mama Maria. The PF, they are not stupid. They know na SPV bake minna pona bakwata, but they can't tell it in public. Bali musala mundubile, taba musala mundubile kuri ba FDD. Oh, you know, you bring controversial points. So when more about him Mundubile, okay, Baba Samfya, you team Mundubile. Mama Samfya, my some campaign about Mundubile, Papa Page. Basamfya, buy some push campaign for Mundubile, Papa Page.
Everyone amai batira abrumendo vamos a tocar attention. Quando o que nem landi é meu, mas muito puxa question. Simple question. Did you answer it? You did not.
I answered. I said it was Rubinda. That was my answer.
No, but Basamfya, come clean. Namushiba. Basamfya, you are a team Mundubile, but Mulaisa, but not to pay my question. One more. Nimo bati mu Mundubile.
As long as in your position, as long as successively few nominations,
party PF is Barikaka. So let me push on it. Mundubile is standing on the Tonse Alliance under FDD. Do you accept that as a fact or you dispute it?
listen, that should be taken to that should be exposed to scrutiny. One, that FD has got its own president. They have got even material for their president. Have you seen? They have never come out openly to say.
You're saying.
But
if you're Malanda, the long and short you're saying, and you
know what they are doing? They are saying.
Okay, you're speaking enough. Let me speak. What you're saying is, Makebi Zulu will find a special purpose vehicle, just like Mundubile has done.
Africa, so they want to make sure that whoever stands,
what is your point? I think what is your point?
UPND has successfully managed to buy all these
No, they have not. How have they bad Makebi?
I'm not quite right to register for them. There are over 100.
Yes.
There are so many. There's a plethora.
Yes.
That we have no shortage of parties.
Yes.
That is not
a problem here. That is not.
The problem is to find a Zambian who will tell us.
Yes.
This I'll do this. And we can bank on that. If you have 3 aims.
Yeah.
Human promise has 3 aims. And deliver. Up to 1991, at least it did some good things.
Okay, but African now kuisa abantu chentuleke kuba abantu balande ba Maria lande niko ba cash mwaiseni ba cyborg mwaiseni. Akuna kulala pantu kuzambia na bwira kulya so ifwe kulya kuchambusha so that indoshi shire pona mwaishwa indoshi shire imaso.
So we are not to go here. We are to
Mingalato. You are not a Christian, my dear. Me, I'm a Christian. I believe in miracles, or even on the 11th hour. Abariba UPND, babatuma kuri ba UPND to discourage us. Because it's a purpose of God that the ECO is not buried. Let me answer you there. Bye, Mr. Samfia. I don't know why you are here. You are coming to Kalifio Mutima. That's why I want to Mulafura, because he comes to say things which are annoying.
My people.